Louisiana beer reviews. Here's the second take of Landlord Pale Ale, known as Landlord Strong Pale Ale in England, but at 4.1% in America, it would be considered kind of weak. Okay, I did a shoot of this outside, and it was so humid that the lens kept fogging up, and then it looked bad, and it irritated me, and I didn't want it to look bad like that. So, okay, I already poured it, of course, and I tasted it, and I drank it, but I'll just recap. It had a thick cream colored head or beige head, and it kind of broke down into like a spongy head, and you can see it left a lot of thick lacing around. That's a good sign. And the appearance is amber, and it was very bubbly, although the bubbles that were clinging to the side of the glass are kind of dissipated. And it was clear. Even when I swished in the bottom contents, there was a little bit of caked contents. It stayed clear. So it's a clear beer. This beer came out in the 1950s, don't know which exact year. The brewery was established in 1858. It's brewed at their brewery. It's contract brewed at a different brewery in England. I mean, it's bottled at a different brewery. 16.9 ounce bottle. It's won many awards. They were showing on their website in England, not the World Beer Cup or anything like that, or the Monday, or that Monday selection. But 4.1% alcohol. They use Golden Promise barley. Now the hops, I don't know. They don't say on the website, but now here on Rate Beer they're saying Styrian Goldings, and Fuggle hops. But I haven't seen any official confirmation of that from the website or Shelton Brothers, the importer. Gets an outstanding score on Beer Advocate, their second highest possible score. Bros haven't reviewed it. 84 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 99 out of 100 for the stout. Now my nose is bothering me a little bit, sick with a cold, but I can still smell. It's not really stuffed up, but this humidity and this cold is making me like this. But I figure beer is a good thing to help treat, and vitamin C, but beer is a good thing to help treat this cold. So I noticed that this beer had a very get some light on my face. You can see my face. Very sweet, toffee-like aroma, like the Abbott Ale, or the John Smith's Ale, or the Tetley Smooth Flow. They all had that similar type of unique aroma, really, for England. Like, I don't really ever get beers in America that have that type thing. Oh, the Worthington's White Shield and the Red Shield also. It's just like a breadiness, like a bread crust, and a toffiness, a sweetness, a little bit of caramel. It's Fuller's has that. Fuller's London Pride. But it's really a beautiful smell. Let's go with the flavor again, because I've already had it. Yeah, I liked it because it had that toffiness, that sweetness, the breadiness, and then it follows up with this real mellow, low-profile bitterness that kind of kicks in more as the aftertaste settles in your mouth. Now with the Abbott Ale, I almost thought it was like mold. When I first drank it, I was like, this thing tastes like cellar mold, but then I realized that I wasn't interpreting the beer correctly. And as I drank the 4 cans, I realized, okay, you need to learn more. Okay, and I'm always trying to learn more. And then I had people correcting me on YouTube and saying, I don't want to be a jerk, but you didn't pronounce Labatt beer right. You said Labatt, and so Labatt. Okay, I don't mind being corrected, by the way. I used to be a teacher. I retired after 22 and a half years. That's how you learn, right? If you do something wrong, somebody tells you, you realize you were wrong, okay, so you improve. So I never take offense to being corrected if I'm wrong. Now, it is irritating when you got some people that come across like they're experts. They know everything. So it's hard to talk to people that know everything about politics, religion, beer, whatever the case. So those people are a little hard to deal with because they're so definitive in everything they say. They won't say something like, well, personally, I don't like this beer. They'll say something like, this beer is no good. That's a fact, an absolute objective reality. Well, to me, this is a good beer, and I'm going to give it an A minus at a minimum. You could argue A, but I'm going to say A minus because it's not quite bold enough, but the mouthfeel is medium, a little slick, and the finish is mostly dry. It's easy going here at 8:35 in the morning, and the drinkability is super duper. Now, it's probably a cheaper beer in England. I don't know where my receipt is. I have it down here, but this beer wasn't super inexpensive. Let's see, Martin's. I don't know. It was like $3.99 at Stein's Deli. But, you know, it's a treat to try it. I love trying all these different beers. So, in my opinion, it's an A minus. Right? People have different opinions about beer, and that's what this is all about. It's like, here's some beer. Let's talk about it. Let's drink it. What do you think? What do you think? Not so much of, this is the way it is. That doesn't really bother me. It's just comical, you know, that people would be that way. Anyway, le bon temps roulé. This is a good remedy for a cold. I don't really know that, but that's my excuse. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.